Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie. Today we're going to talk about how can we eat healthy and lectin-free when we are eating a vegetarian and a vegan diet. So this research is based upon Dr. Stephen Gundry. His research is from the plant paradox and longevity paradox. And what he talks about is that when we eat plant-based diet, that we should eat lectin-free food. And what is lectin? Lectin is a group of protein, especially plant-based, that can damage our mucous membrane and our microbiome. And these toxins can lead to leaky guts. Depending on how sensitive your gut is, it would depend on how severe it can be, which can lead to many different diseases. And some of the common diseases that Dr. Stephen Gundry talks about is that people can develop pre-diabetic, they can become diabetic, or they can be insulin resistant too. And a lot of people may come down with a lot of anxiety or stress as a result of eating lectin, arthritis, migraine, and sometimes people maybe even start to show signs of degenerated brain functions, which also can lead to Alzheimer's. And then there's also skin diseases. Some people may have eczema, psoriasis, and also hives. So those are some of the skin issues. And then for stomach issue, you can have bloating, constipation, and you can also have irritable bowel syndrome. And then also, most people nowadays have autoimmune disorders, which a lot of people can't even explain why they have it. But these are the common situations that people encounter if we eat a lectin diet. So let's stop this, and we will look into some food later on how we can eat lectin-free. So why is lectin so toxic to us? Because whenever we are sick, we're so used to want to get well quicker, right? So we asked our doctors to give us antibiotics so we can heal quicker. But in return, by taking those antibiotics, we are damaging our mucous membrane and our microbiome. So in return, we have leaky guts. And then also, farmers nowadays use a lot of Roundup in all their vegetable planting, and that also damage our mucous membrane, and that also lead us to a leaky gut. So now I want to talk about some of the food that are high in lectins. These foods is just to keep in mind. I will have a detailed list below, and you can look into that more. The main food that is high in lectins are soy, beans, wheat, any whole grain. So bread, rice, legume, peanuts, chia seeds, potato chips, any kind of squash, pumpkin are high in lectins. Tomato, eggplants, peppers, cucumbers, those are all nightshade vegetables. And any kind of A1 casein dairy product we want to avoid. Mainly it's the milk, the butter, the cheese that we eat in the United States. And then also we want to avoid the oil that we use to cook, such as vegetable, corn, grapeseed oil, canola oil. Those are all bad for us. And now I'm just going to talk about some of the foods that are lectin-free that we can eat daily every day. And this is just a short version of it. I will have the detailed version that Dr. Gundry has listed below for you so you can read more. So some of the foods that Dr. Gundry always promote is eat a lot of avocados and also extra virgin olive oil. So that is very good for us. Also nuts is very good for us, such as walnuts, pistachios, pine nuts, macadamia nuts. Those are all good. So when we bake, we want to use flours that are lectin-free, that doesn't damage our guts, such as the almond and coconut flour. So those are better for us. And when we cook, we want to use the extra virgin olive oil, walnut oil, avocado oil, sesame oil. So those are the better oil to use when we cook. And then any kind of fermented food is good for us, such as tempeh, kimchi, any fermented vegetables. I am not going to go into detail with the vegetable list, but I will list it below for you so you will have an idea what to eat. And any kind of herbs and spices are okay to eat, except for the pepper seeds, the chili pepper seeds. So that you want to avoid. As you can see, removing lectins from our diet is very important. And per Dr. Gundry, he suggests that we remove lectins in 3 phases. Phase 1 is absolutely removing all lectin food in our diet. And then phase 2 is eating some of the lectins food, but removing the seeds, removing the skin, so that way we can not eat as much lectins, because the seed has the highest lectin level. And then phase 3 is to prepare our food differently, so that way we do not eat the lectin level as high. Most of the lectin will be removed, such as using a pressure cook pot. Instant pot, that is very common that people use now, and we can use that to cook our beans. And because as being a vegetarian and vegan diet, we need to eat beans. Beans are high in protein. So keep that in mind. Hopefully we can all learn to eat a healthy diet that are lectin free, based on Stephen Gundry research. And just to let you know, I'm not no doctor. This is just a suggestion based on Dr. Gundry research. I find it beneficial for me. So in return, I want to share my thoughts with you. So please read his books. Please check out his website I have below, and also the list of do eat and do not eat food lists that I will provide it for you. And also, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And please leave a comment, food for thought. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.